Welcome to lesson 5. So go ahead and sit up straight and tall with the legs in some type of cross-legged position. Sukhasana, Swastikasana, Padmasana, lotus posture. But have the spine be going upwards here. Open the chest, broaden the collarbones, close the eyes, relax the face. Bring the hands up in front of the chest. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Swami Samarth Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Gurudev Datta, Shri Trimbakeshwar Maharaj Ki Jai. Ganga Godavari Mata Ki Jai. Satguru Param Punya Muridada Ki Jai. Shri Swami Samarth Guru Mauli Ki Jai. So let's go ahead and begin today in Arumuka Virasana, downward facing hero's pose. So be sideways on the mat. Take the knees apart, the big toes together. Pull up on the flesh, on the kneecap to lengthen the flesh on the front of the leg. And keep the buttocks downwards. So if they want to come up, put your thumbs into the groins and push down as you come forward, keeping the buttocks back and down. And then one at a time, bring the hands forward. Stretch the sides of the trunk, stretch the front ribs forward, and finally let the head come down. And then walk the hands back to push yourself up, bringing the head up last. And then you might want a blanket and open it up a little bit. And we're going to do a new posture that we haven't done before called Parigasana, Latch of the gate pose. So I will show that, and then we'll do it. So you'll come near the left side of the mat or the blanket, beyond your knees, and then step out with the right foot. So this thigh, the left thigh, make sure it stays vertical. The right foot, if you can stretch the ball of the foot down to the floor, do that. But as you see, mine doesn't go. So if that's the case, you want to make sure you're lengthening the heel away and keeping the foot spread and upright, keeping this thigh vertical. We'll take the arms out with the palms up, and then we'll come over this right leg, bringing the back of the hand to the ankle, the other arm over the top, reaching for the bottom hand, stretching the left side of the trunk. So let's now do that. So go ahead and kneel up on the mat, knees together, heels together as best as you can. Stretch the toes back, and then bring the right foot out You want to be in one straight line with the legs. So the thigh, the knee, and the heel, all in one line. Keep this thigh vertical. This leg position is similar, although we're kneeling, but it's similar to a posture we've done before, Trikonasana, Utita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. So the leg action is very similar. You want to contract the muscles to the bone, rotate this leg in the hip socket so that the knee, the thigh, the foot points straight up unless the foot is pointing straight out. Stretch the arms out. Rotate the arms in the shoulder socket so the palms are up. Draw the right thigh up towards the side of the waist as you stretch the right hand out and follow it with the left hand. Keep the body facing forward, not down towards the floor. So stretch the left side of the body. If you can get the hands together, you would do that. But again, you don't want to turn the body to the floor to do that. You need to keep the body, the sides of the trunk, perpendicular to the floor. And then come on back up. And then we'll do the second side. So you can just move over to the other side of the mat or the blanket. So the blanket is just some nice padding for the knees. Stretch the left foot out. Keep the right leg upright, the right thigh upright. Stretch the arms. Rotate the arms in the shoulder sockets. Draw the thigh up towards the side of the waist as you stretch the body out over the leg, bringing the back of the hand down, the other arm over the top. For Parigasana, Latch of the gate pose. And inhale, come back up. And then let's go ahead now and clear off the blanket if you've got one there. If you need a block, you can take a block. And since I mentioned the posture, we'll go ahead and do triangle pose, Trikonasana. So you have a block if you would need one on the back side of the mat. I won't demonstrate since we've done this one before. So we'll stand in Tadasana, the mountain pose. Firm the legs, lift the chest, stretch the arms straight, bend the knees, bring the fingertips together, jump or step the feet, 4.5 feet apart or so. Turn the legs, so left toes in, right leg out. The second toe of the right foot should be in line with the middle of the left arch here as you rotate the leg, and also rotate the left leg outwards here. So you're opening in the groin area as you do these lateral standing poses. Press down the outer left foot, the inner right foot. Stretch over the right leg, reach out, and then wherever the hand comes, to the floor, the block, the shin. For Utita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Make the legs straight. Extend the two sides of the trunk, stretch the arms. Make sure to stay aware of and move, work, adjust with the breath. Inhale, come up. Press the feet down to help you come up. Turn the feet to the front, and then we'll do the second side. So right toes in, pivot the left leg out in the hip socket. Press the outer right foot down, the inner left foot. Lift the chest, stretch the arms, and then stretch out, keeping the outer right foot pressing down. Reach over that left leg. Bring the hand down to the floor or the shin or a block back there. Press the feet again to straighten the legs, to contract the leg muscles to the bone. Open the chest, stretch the arms. Inhale to come back up. Turn the feet to the front. Bring the hands in, and then the feet back together. So again, you could do that posture again. But for this video, I'll show the next posture. So the next posture we're going to do is, we just did Utita Trikonasana. Now I will show, and then we'll do Pavritta Trikonasana. So revolved triangle pose, because now we're going to revolve our body. So I'll show that from the back side. So we'll bring the feet apart. Turn one leg out. Bring the other foot deeply, turn it deeply in. So now you want the hips to face out the side of the mat. And then whichever leg is forward, the other arm will reach forward as we revolve. And bring the hand to the shin, again a block if the floor is difficult. So we're revolving the triangle posture. And then we'll come out. So now let's go ahead and do that together. Pavritta, revolve triangle pose. So start off in Tadasana, the mountain pose. Bend the knees, fingertips in, feet apart. Not so wide, not as wide as your triangle, your regular triangle posture. Turn. I showed taking the front leg, but turn the back leg deeply in, which we've done in other postures before. So pick up that foot and turn it as far as you can. Pivot the right leg out. Bring the heel out. And then continue revolving. Turning towards that right leg, reaching with the left hand. Reach, reach. Bring the hand down across the foot. If the body's not revolving yet, then keep the top arm, the right arm, on the waist so that you can turn those shoulders and get the trunk perpendicular to the floor, the chest perpendicular to the floor. And then at some point when the shoulder's back, the chest is open, then you can take that arm up. Come up. Turn back to the front. So the balance can be tricky. So you need to press those feet, keep the legs strong as we do the second side. So take the right foot deeply in, left leg out, right heel out. Reach with the right hand. Keep both legs straight as you bring the hand down. Then take the left arm to the waist or up in the air. Inhale, unturn, come back up, turn to the front. Bring the hands in and take the feet back together for revolved triangle posture. Now, I'm going to turn my mat so that I can show the next posture we'll do, which is called Vimanasana. So like an airplane posture, a Vimana. So how we'll just step into it for right now. So we'll have one foot forward, the other foot back. So that same orientation of the feet, so the hips can be square, pointing straight ahead right now. And then we'll take the arms out wide. We'll turn the arms in the shoulder sockets as we bend the front leg, stretching that back heel back, keeping that back leg straight. Bend the front leg to a right angle. See, and then from here, we can take the arms up over the head for Virabhadrasana 1, which we've done before. So let's go ahead and do that one. Vimanasana. So just stand towards the front of the mat. Have the hands on the hips. Take a nice step back with the left foot. So you want a wide distance between the feet here, 4.5 feet or so. Make the legs straight. Lift the chest. Take the arms out to the sides as you bend that right knee to a square, stretching that left heel back down to the floor. You'll find out if you have to adjust the stance. Press that left thigh up towards the ceiling to keep that leg straight. Turn the palms, turn the arms in the shoulder sockets. Stretch the arms up over the head. Look up for first warrior pose, Virabhadrasana 1. Straighten the leg. Turn to the side, bring the hands back down, and then take the feet together. Now let's do the second side. So, come up towards the front. Take a nice step back with the right foot. Square the hips by stretching that inner leg down to the inner heel of the back leg. Press that inner heel down. Stretch the front foot forward to activate the thigh. Draw the thigh up. Square the hips. Take the arms out wide. Bend the knee, keeping track of that back leg. That back leg is like an anchor here. Keep the thigh pressing up back there, the heel stretching down. Bend the front leg. Turn the arms in the sockets. Stretch the arms up over the head for first warrior pose. Press the foot to come back up. Turn to the side. Bring the hands down and then the feet back together. So now what we're going to do is another revolved standing pose. So we just did revolved Trikonasana. Now we're going to do revolved Pavritta Shtiti, side angle posture. So we'll enter it from Vimanasana, which we just did. So we'll take a nice step back with one foot. Notice I have a block by the front foot on the little toe side of the foot. You'll see why in a moment. We'll take the arms wide. We'll bend the front knee. So if we were going to do Parigasana, regular side angle pose, we would bring the right hand out and down, the left arm over the head. But now for revolved side angle pose, we'll stretch the left arm forward and bring it to the outside of the leg and down towards the floor. So you have to hook the arm on the outside of the knee And if it doesn't reach the floor, you'll need a block down there. Have the other arm on the waist, hand on the waist. Press into the leg, turn the body. Revolve. And then undo the arm, come up, turn the feet, step them together. And then we'll do the second side now. So you can move the block towards the other side of the mat. Stand up near the block. Take a nice step back with the right foot. Square the hips, lift the chest. Stretch the arms, bend the knee. Pay attention to that back leg. Keep it straight, keep the thigh pressing up. Now reach, stretch that right arm. Turn the body, hook the elbow over the outer knee. Bring the hand down to the floor of the block. The closer you can get the body to the leg, the lower the hand will go. Turn the body, press off of the leg to turn the body. For revolved side angle pose, Pavritta Shtiti. Press the foot, come up, turn the feet, and bring the feet back together. Remove the block. Place the hands near the side of the mat or the front of the mat. Step the feet back. Arumuka, downward facing dog pose. Make the arms straight. Stretch the buttocks back from the hands. Press the thighs back from the waist. As you stretch the heels down towards the floor and let the head just relax. And then bend the knees, come down, take the toes together, the knees apart, sit on the heels, stretch the arms forward to come back to Arumuka Virasana. And come up. So I just showed 3 new postures. Parigasana, Pavritta Trikonasana, and Pavritta Parshvakonasana. So practice those. Practice all the ones we've done before. And we'll see you next time for lesson 6. So thank you for practicing with me today. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Swami Samarth Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Gurudev Datta. Shri Trambakeshwar Maharaj Ki Jai. Ganga Godavari Mata Ki Jai. Satguru Param Punya Moredada Ki Jai. Shri Swami Samarth Guru Mauli Ki Jai. Thank you.